Wow, that was a great start, wasn't it? Usually we wait till like the third or fourth game to play shitty, but I guess we're gonna play shitty right out of the gate this season. Oh my god. So, all right, let's get into this because I'm pissed. But I thought that we might lose, but I didn't think it would be like this. But like, this is just ridiculous. This is embarrassing on all fronts. So, all right. So, brief summary. Overall, until I'd say like the fourth quarter, defense was playing great. They were playing great, in my opinion, for most of the game until the fourth quarter. They broke down, but understandable because probably they were tired. But you see, that happens when the offense doesn't do shit, like what happened today. When the offense just like piddles around, makes stupid decision after stupid decision, that's exactly what happens. So, the first issue I have is in the first quarter, it's 0-0. It's on their, I think it's on the Raiders' 40-yard line. It's fourth down, and they go for it. Why? Well, just cause. That's why. I mean, it didn't hurt too badly because they just all they got was a field goal out of it. But it's like it's still such a stupid decision because then later on in the game, they were in a situation where they had a fourth. I think it was like 4th and 1 on the Chargers side of the field, and they didn't go for it. They just went for the fucking field goal instead. So it's like, how is it in the one instance where you don't need the fourth down and you go for it, but in the other instance where you need it and you don't go for it? So it's like it's just like ass backwards kind of fucking thinking. I don't know who made that call. I don't know if it was Pierce or offensive coordinator or whoever the hell it was, but that was a stupid call. Madison got a touchdown in the first quarter, which is the only touchdown we scored the whole freaking game. Second and third quarters, we didn't do shit. Defense did as much as they could, but the offense couldn't do crap to help. And I noticed, like, I mean, sometimes like Minshew looked good, but other times like it almost looked like he was just like shoveling it, like, oh, I don't know what to do with a hot potato, throw it away. It's like I don't know. It's just I don't know if it's just like, but that's the problem. It's like he's experienced, right? Like he's been what? This is his third team now because he was with the Jaguars, he was with the Colts. Now he's here. This is his third team. So it's like you'd think he'd have a little more experience and wouldn't be so frantic. Like I get it, the chart. You got Nick Bosa and Khalil Mack on your ass. Which don't get me started. Khalil Mack had a great game, which is fucking irritating. Even more irritating, like when they were talking about like how he took like a pay cut and shit. Was like, oh well, you can do that for the Raiders, but you did it for the Chargers. Fuck you, Khalil Mack. But anyway, so second quarter, it's back-to-back sacks from Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack, and then of course Gardner Minshew fumbled, and then Khalil Mack picked it up. So yeah, like no one could hold on to the ball today. We turned the ball over 3 times. I mean, I think you can turn the ball over once and win, but if you're turning it over more than once, then you're probably going to lose the fucking game, which is what exactly happened. Third quarter, Zamir White fumbled the ball because he didn't do like this irritates the hell out of me. Okay, because like they practice this over and over and over again. It's one of the first things you learn as a running back is that you don't just like, I mean, you can have it with one arm, but it's like the ball could be punched out, or if you fall on it, it can come out. You always put your other hand underneath it. You don't just do it with one arm and just like go out on a whim and then be surprised that it's fumbled. Like, oh my god. And then, okay, I guess I understand this. Like when they showed it in replay, that the Trevor Morag interception that he got overturned, which I guess technically was on the ground. So I understand that, I guess. But it's like, oh, little glimmer of hope taken away. Fourth quarter, Chargers scored 2 touchdowns. After the defense is pretty much gassed and tired. And then there was this little fight that happens with Jack Jones and I forgot his first name, Palmer, number 5. But some other people were involved in it too, like Max Crosby was a little bit involved and some of these other playable. So what happens is Jack Jones gets ejected, Palmer gets ejected too. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it's just like this is the first game of the season. This is like it's not the home opener, but it's like this is the opening game of the season. This is just like embarrassing. Like don't be wrong, I get it. Like we hate the Chargers hate us, but I just feel like come on, like on top of everything, on top of this embarrassing performance by the offense, this isn't what exactly we needed. Because now who knows? There might be fines. He might be. I don't know. I don't think it was bad enough that he wouldn't be allowed to play in the next game. But we don't need that kind of shit. As long as we're already having a bad game. And then finally, the cherry on top, Gardner Minshew throws the ball like a shitty pass, gets tapped, or someone hits it and then it gets intercepted. So that's basically the whole fucking summary of the game. This is fucking embarrassing. the second and third quarters were so damn boring because it was mainly a defensive game. Then all of a sudden the Chargers, they're like, hey, they're tired. Let's just run it down. So yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, don't get me wrong. I know it's just week one. I shouldn't freak out, but I'm almost like at this point, it's like people are talking about, oh, Minshew mania, Minshew mania. I'm like, Minshew is more like Min Who. That's what it should be. It's like Min Who. Who's that? Like seriously, like this is like his third team, and he's like, I don't know. I think he played kind of shitty. No, like he had okay yards, like 257 yards. That's nothing to like sneeze at. But I'm just saying, like there were just some stupid decisions and stupid moves that he made, and stupid decisions that Zamir White made too. I mean, I will say, is there anything even good to say about the offense? I mean, Devontae Adams had a couple nice catches. Brock Bowers looked good in a few parts. I can't really think of anything else positive to say about the offense besides that. Well, we won time of possession, but it didn't mean shit because we didn't score for 2 quarters. So, yeah, that's really all I could say about the offense. Defense was really great. I like that we're kind of disguising things, and we put a lot of pressure on Herbert. Overall, I'm pretty satisfied, minus the fourth quarter, but I'm going to give that a pass because, like I said, I'm sure the defense was probably really tired. But the offense, I don't know. I don't know what needs to be done. I don't know if we need to call some different plays. I don't know if we need to rotate some different players out. Like I'm not saying bench Minshew yet, but at this point I'm like shit. I'd rather have O'Connell. But I don't know. I guess they're kind of on the similar level, but I expected more out of Minshew, especially with the amount of experience that he has. But I don't know. I just don't. I don't get it. So okay, so well, do I even have a player of the game? I guess Max Crosby. I guess he's the player of the game. No one else really would be player of the game in my opinion. But yeah, I mean, I thought we could have won this game, and it really felt like we could have won, but just like we could not capitalize at all on offense. We just kept making stupid decisions after stupid decision, and hopefully that that little Scrabble there doesn't impact us for the next game. And hopefully Jack Jones is able to play, and he might get fined. I don't know, maybe not, but he may get fined later, but hopefully not. So looks like the Raiders are playing the Ravens next. Oh God. Well, I think we're definitely going to lose that game. I mean, I don't want to sound negative, but it's like I don't. If we can beat I mean, this Chargers team really isn't that good. I mean, their defense is pretty good, but other than that, like they're not that good of a team in my opinion. And we weren't able to. We were barely able to only score 7 points for most of the game. So it's like, what the hell are we going to do against the Ravens? And I'm sure Lamar Jackson's going to look amazing against us too. But I don't know. Maybe the defense can contain him. But yeah, so shitty performance for the first game, and hopefully we learn from it and don't do the stupid shit again later in the season. But anyway, hope you guys enjoy this recap. Like the new setup. Took me a while, but I like the new setup. But sorry, I was a little annoyed, so I didn't even bring that up in the beginning. But anyway, so that's gonna be it for this Raiders recap. I hope you guys enjoy. I hope to see you next time. Thank you.